Hey guys, I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and today I'm going to be taking a closer look at the full stainless CVF downpipe with turbo adapters available for all 2017 through 2020 EcoBoost powered Raptors. Now you should be checking out the CVF downpipe for your Gen 2 if you'd like to go with an affordable 304 grade stainless steel option to help increase both the power and sound of your ride, but without the need for any additional aftermarket tuning. Now, when talking features here with the CVF option, part of it will be the affordable price point given the premium materials, but we will get into that more later in the video. Now, what I do want to talk about now is the added sound and power you can expect when bolting something like this up. Now, start off with that sound here, guys, and going to our patented Wake the Neighbor scale, I would essentially just add one level to whatever exhaust it is you're adding this downpipe to. For example, if you're working with a stock exhaust, figuring that's a 1 out of 5, well then adding the CVF high flow catted downpipe here will bring that up to a 2 out of 5 on the Wake the Neighbor scale, and so on. Now, I would expect a lot more out of a more aggressive aftermarket exhaust system when adding something like this. Certainly expect more turbo noise, definitely more volume, things like that. So this is basically a sound magnifier. So obviously that stock exhaust is pretty quiet from the factory. Adding this will certainly bump it up a notch, but if you're already working with an aggressive system, well then adding something like the CVF option here will only increase that sound even further. Now, sound aside, let's get into power here, and you do have a couple of things working for you with the CVF downpipe. First and foremost, you are getting that larger diameter tubing, again, the 3-inch mandrel bent tubing here, working with the twin high flow cats. Now, that's certainly gonna help free up the flow of exhaust, but this particular downpipe also incorporates things like the built-in turbo adapters, which is also gonna help free up back pressure while lowering cat temperatures a fair amount. Now, if you're not familiar with turbo adapters on the Gen 2 Raptors, well, they are a very popular modification for the EcoBoost trucks, as they really do open up the turbo outlet a bit while also reducing turbo lag and again increasing airflow while at the same time lowering that cat temp, which is all very useful stuff when we're talking about a forced induction setup, the turbocharged EcoBoost rig, of course, in the Gen 2 Raptor. Now, on top of that, you can essentially bolt this up to your Gen 2 and go without the use of any custom or can tuning. Certainly is not going to be an issue there, but as always, guys, an aftermarket tune would certainly maximize the gains from the CVF downpipe and whatever other modifications you may have already added. Again, going back to that EcoBoost platform, really well received or receptive to tuning. So adding something like this on top of a tune would really be the best bet for you and your setup. Now, moving into construction, and I do want to rehash what I said earlier about that really nice material at that very affordable price point. Now, the reason I say that is because, again, you are getting that premium 304 grade stainless steel for the build, which, let's be honest, is pretty much the best when we're talking about things like corrosion resistance and long-term durability. Now, helping that durability even further will be the fully TIG welded design here and build. Really nice welds considering the affordable price point of the CVF option. We did mention that 3-inch mandrel bent tubing earlier, but you're also getting everything else needed for the installation, including all of your pre-welded O2 bungs. Obviously, the flanges, everything's in place there. And again, I really do want to highlight those nice quality TIG welds. Now, this option will install with either your stock or aftermarket catback system, so definitely keep that in mind. And going back to those cats, I did want to mention that these are a 400 cell high flow cat, so you certainly are going to be seeing improvements over your factory cats. Now, because you are getting a very solid material in that 304 grade stainless, companies typically have no problem issuing a lifetime warranty with their systems, and that is the case here. Even when talking about the CVF option, you are getting the benefit of a full lifetime warranty with their 3-inch downpipe. Now, your price point for the CVF option, as we stated earlier, very appealing because at this time, this is currently the most affordable catted downpipe boasting full 304 grade stainless steel, coming in at or around that low to mid $800 price point. Definitely more affordable when you start comparing this to other options from SPD or Speed or even Stainless Works, both of which will be well over $1,000 when boasting similar materials. So again, if you're looking to get that nice 304 grade stainless but prefer to keep things under $1,000, this is one of your only options at this time. Moving into the install, and the site's gonna go with a strong 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking around 4 hours or so to complete from start to finish, depending on things like your lift situation and mechanical abilities. Now, of course, you can do this on the ground thanks to the ride height of the Raptor, but as always, a lift would certainly make your life easier at the end of the day. Unfortunately, no step-by-step install for you guys in this particular video, but we have installed CVF downpipes on other EcoBoost trucks, and if you want to check those videos out instead, the install will be very, very similar. So wrapping things up here, guys, again, if you are looking to increase both the sound and performance out of your EcoBoost powered Gen 2 Raptor at home, all at a very reasonable price point, then be sure to check out the full stainless CVF downpipe with turbo adapters available right here at AmericanTrucks.com.